Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and we're here to start the slow process of putting some embellishments to each of my 10-page kits that I'm going to be putting together on between November 27th and 29th. It's going to be a virtual crop. There is 5 different times that we're going to be putting pages together. I'm hoping in a 2-hour period that I can do 2 pages. And then by the end of the 5 sessions, I'll have the 10 pages done. Now, we'll see. I did it in 5 so that if we need to add an extra session at the end, we can do it Sunday night. I'm hoping to be ready, super ready enough that I can do it in the 5 sessions. That's what my hope is. We will see how that goes, and I don't know where my scissors are. And I don't like using these. Okay. We'll see. I can't open it with this hand, but I am... See, I don't know. Do I want... Yeah, I'll decide on these first, and then maybe I'll take the turquoise arrows to do that part. Well, I might. The last time I went on a crop, I did some viewfinders with these circles too, and I would overlay these circles over top the other the viewfinders, and I really like that. Now, I'm totally not ready. I don't know where my punches are. Okay, so I found it. So I'm thinking I'll probably go with the dark blue for the viewfinder. So let's see how well I can punch with my left hand. It's a little shaky. There we go. It's not perfect, but it'll do. I think I'm gonna, maybe this afternoon, fire up my brother's Scan and Cut. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to need some help with this. So if I think of something, I'll just put the whole sheet, because it's only 10 pages anyway. I'll put the whole sheet in there. I mean, I didn't do too bad for using my wrong hand, but I don't want to hurt my hand. So, and that much pressure, there's no way I could do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the embellishments just by putting a full sheet. And I knew I was going to have to do that anyway and get some of my family members to help me cut these out and put them in the page kit. Okay. I don't have a lot of the dark. I think blue is one of the ones that I'm going to have to reprint some of these. Okay, so I kind of like this. And then if I have this over top, so that'll be good. So I can choose any of those, but I'll put the entire thing in there, including this. So I'll have that and that in the blue. Maybe I can do this in the turquoise. This in the turquoise. The labels in the turquoise. I was thinking too, wouldn't it be fun too if that day, if I, if it gets to the point, then I can just maybe enlist somebody's help to come in, put it together. I can say, stick it right there. Wouldn't that be hilarious? I think it would be fun. So that's also a possibility. Maybe not for the whole thing, but maybe if my hand gets super tired, I'm sure one of them would be willing to come and help. You know what? One thing I'm telling you right now is I'm not going to bother with titles. I really am not, because I think it's going to be really difficult for me to align those titles. I can always go back later, add the titles. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, is the virtual crop is on November 27th to 29th. And we're going to have 10 challenges. And it's really going to be a challenge for me. But it's also, like a social thing. I don't know about you guys, but I am just craving social interaction, because this is kind of not, I don't know, not normal for us to be this cooped up. So the last time we had the virtual crop, it was literally 12 hours of constant chatting, constant laughing. It was so much fun. And now it's going to be in smaller amounts of time. But already, like from last week to this, because I'm on week 2.5 that I broke my arm. And already, I'm already seeing so much improvement. So I'm like, hopefully by next Friday, it'll be even more. The only thing that kind of scares me a little bit is that I have to go change my cast, but I can't see, it might hurt that day or whatever. And then I'll just make sure that that's happening on Wednesday. So I'm going to make sure to really take it easy until the day, or until the weekend. And I plan on being totally ready before Wednesday. So everything else will be ready. So I'm not done. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm not done with this one. I got to go through these because I like to put some digital prints, but then also add stuff from my stash so that there's more, there's a variety of stuff there. I'll put that in there. So right now, I have no idea what layout I'm going to do, but I've done so many page kits in the last 15 years, and I haven't met a page kit that I couldn't find pictures for it. And a lot of times I'm like, oh my goodness, it's like I basically put that page for these pictures, and I had no idea. Okay, I like this beautiful, but I could take away the U if I wanted to. I like these hearts. Those are some that I made myself with some ribbon, and then I just glued the ribbon on cardstock, and then I just punched it out with punches. So let's see if I can use some of that. Another thing I'm going to try to do while I have all the challenges done up, I'm going to assign a challenge to each page kit, which is what I did last time too. And then, but I'm also going to think about, okay, what, kind of look at the layout and say, okay, what direction am I going to go in? And I'm going to have my pictures in there right away. If I have thin pattern papers, I'm going to glue them down beforehand on the cardstock so that's done. I'm going to try to do, whatever I can ahead of time, just because I know this is it's going to slow me down a bit, but I was surprised. I put all the page kits together the other day, which my recording, I don't know what happened. This is the first time that this ever happened to me, but it was muted. So then I had to do it a second time because I didn't want to do a voiceover for 30 minutes. And then it still only took me like 30 minutes for 10-page kits. So I thought that was pretty good. I have to say, I was very, I was going through some scraps and I was like, okay, this is good. This is good. And just to show that, I think sometimes we put too much emphasis. Oh, I got to choose the perfect pattern paper and the perfect embellishments. It all looks, it's all good, I don't think people are going to look at our stuff and say, oh, that was so 2002. It's like, it's all good. I think we're a little hard on ourselves is what I'm saying. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that's page number 1. So I'm going to, in between each pages, I'm going to pause. And then just so I can take out the file folders for each color and get these things for the colors. Okay, so the second one here is this brown and yellow. So I got the brown and yellow file. And then the brown, and I forgot the yellow. Brown and yellow for die cuts. Let me move some stuff around here. So same thing, I'm just going to put the whole sheet in all of them. And then once the next step will be to make sure that all of these are cut apart. I'm going to put some more of these. I want to use a little bit more of those. And we'll put some labels. And then I think I'll go with the brown of those. And then in the yellow, it's actually going to maybe be a little quick to do these because I am just kind of grabbing the whole sheet here. So it should be fairly fast. We'll put some grid paper and some arrows. And I think that's going to be it for these. And then we'll go in those right here. Oh, I might put some of those arrows too. And try to do this. And then I kind of like that little thing. I don't know if it'll work in the end, but we shall see. Some of those. And then get that. I like that. So I think what I'm going to do, just trying to figure out if I'm going to do two. No, I'll do 3 per video. And then one of the videos will have four layouts instead of just doing 2 per video. Oh, we'll see. It all depends on, I've been up and about quite a bit today already. So I basically have an X amount of time that I can get things done. So usually I'm better like in the morning. By afternoon, I'm like, whew, okay. I need to rest my arm, put it up, you can tell it's starting to be a little swollen. I probably would have gotten the 3 pages done already, but there was a news conference and I wanted to watch it. So it kind of delayed getting this page up, but I'm still up and about, so my arm is like, okay, enough. Okay, so that's 2. Let's see if we can get a 3rd one done though, and then that'll be it for today. Okay, so this one is one of the ones that I want like a page to go underneath, because I'm just going to grab whatever, and it doesn't match, but it doesn't matter. It's just to provide some sturdiness, and then I'll glue that right on top of that. Okay, so brown, which I just had here, and then pink. I should be able to grab that easily. Pink, and then there we go. All right. So that's the pink background. So I think I'm going to start again with, maybe I'll put some of these in there. Maybe I can use 1 or 2, and then we'll use this. Maybe some yellow or some pink ones too. And should I use polka dots? I think I'm going to use polka dots. Put that there. Maybe I can put some of these. I think now in the pink, I can do some of these. And maybe some cameras and some of these arrows, kind of like those, and some grid paper. Yeah, this is much faster than normal. I got this. One arm, and I'm blowing my other times right out of the water. I mean, I still have to cut all those apart, so that's okay though. But you know, I'm discovering that if you have limited time to get ready, if you're, if we're ever able to go to crops again, that you could do something like this really quick. Just throw the whole sheet in there, and then when you get at the crop, you got extra time. So then you can. I basically had to cut them all apart when I was at the crop last time, so it would be no different than still having to cut them off of there too. It wouldn't be that much more extra stuff. So, and then it's just getting the page kits together a whole lot faster. I'm not putting any enamel dots in those yet because I'm going to be home anyway, so I can just grab them out of the little drawer. I'm staying home, so it's more like this kind of stuff that I find. If it's all together, it saves so much time. Okay. this? Put that in there. Maybe. We'll see. I'll put that. Maybe. Maybe. Put that in there. What's this? Okay. Let's open this up. That's mainly viewfinders and stuff, but I'll see if I can grab a couple of things out of here. Okay. Well, I think I am happy with the amount of stuff that are in those page kits. Now again, I'm just going to add cardstock. I'm going to cut all these apart. And I'm going to be thinking about how, what kind of layouts can I do with this? Can I do an L design? Can I do from a diagonal? I'll be thinking of different page constructions that I can, and I'll just write it down so that when I'm sitting, oh, like that. When I'm, but there's blue on it, so I won't use it. When I'm doing the virtual crop, then, the page will come together a whole lot quicker, I'm hoping. So that's it. That's the first 3 pages that I put the embellishments in. And if you haven't already, I have in the description box below, or you can go to NicoleJones911.com. The crop is on sale right now. It's $8. It's going to be 10 hours of cropping, virtual cropping. We're going to be chatting, getting 10 layouts, 10 challenges done. And you also get 2 digital files in your inbox as soon as you buy the class. And also, I'm having a Black Friday sale. Everything in the store except the new class, where I'm only charging, $8 for 10 hours. But everything else is 50% off, and including my previous classes and all the digital prints. So that's it. I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.